This is a lung ultrasound. The indication is looking for B lines to see if there's any pulmonary edema. And one thing I would notice is that there is difficulty seeing the A lines, which to me indicates that you're kind of off plane with the lung pleura. On this one here, you can see at some point you have a nice A line that comes into play. And let me see if I can find it here with the mouse. Here. And so you can see here you have nice good A lines, and so you know you're in plane. Whereas before, if you play the whole clip, it's kind of hard to see. It's very grainy, and you want to try to get, and there it is again, you want to try to get the A lines more in view so it's easier to see and make a clinical decision. Another thing that I want to illustrate too is that you don't really see the diaphragms too well. When you do a lung ultrasound, it's kind of important to get to the left lower quadrant and the right lower quadrant to see the diaphragm well, to see if there's a pleural effusion, or B. That's a lot of the times where you'll see B lines that come together. And so you want to make sure that you do acquire the views by the diaphragms. It's kind of like you would in the FAST in the left lower quadrant. I'm sorry, the left upper quadrant and the right upper quadrant. You then did a FAST exam. You then did an echo, which is great. Then I want you to focus also watching the valve here. Let me change the color a little bit. Maybe this one will be better. Yeah. And so notice that the valve doesn't come close to hitting to the wall, and so that indicates to me that this is a decreased ejection fraction. You have another good view here. See how thick the LV is? Well, even with the thickness, it's not squeezing that well. It looks like it comes together, but it's kind of cheating because it's already thick from the get-go. So things to take away from this one, with the lung ultrasound, make sure you have in plane to get a good view of the A lines. Make sure you get the left lower lobe and right lower lobe, which is the left upper quadrant and right upper quadrant of a FAST exam. Just look for pleural effusions and also look for B lines in that area. And then on the echo, just with this patient, you could see that there is a decreased ejection fraction, though the thickness of the LV kind of makes it a little bit confusing. So hope this helps. Great images. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.